So on today's video, if you're looking to make simple shelves, that's what we got in store for you here. We're going to show you how to make that Amos is holding, and we're going to show you how to mount it to the wall. And this video applies to any size you want. You can just take what we do and just measure where you want it, what size you need, cut it down. This video will just give you an idea. These shelves is going in this little section here for the new studio that we're working on. And we done got the TV mounted. You don't supposed to see this studio till it was done. But we figured, why not show it to you already, because we got shelves to make. And, well, this portion of it. Yeah, let's just jump into the video. Hope you enjoy. Drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get started. So you want to cut your boards to length, and you want to make sure you got a good sharp blade and try to keep it as straight as you can. These have done been cut. I forgot to film me cutting them, but it depends on how you building your shelf and what length you need. It depends on where you need to cut them. These is cut personally, 72 inches. That's the size of the wall they're going on. I did pick this wood up from Lowe's. Now it's a little expensive right now, but wood will go back down someday. This 2x8 by 8 foot is what this one is. Was $13, $14, I think. The 2x4s is $8 right now. They outrageous. But I bought one, and I bought one with a knot, and people looked at me a little bit strange, but I want this actually showing on the shelf, because once this is all stained and stuff on the wall, I think this knot will add a lot of character. If you watch any of my videos where I build stuff out of wood and stuff, I enjoy all this. It adds character to anything, especially if you're going for an old farmhouse look or something. Let's just go ahead and get to assembling it. You're going to have to attach everything, and you need to select how you want your wood. This is going to be the top of the shelf. Now, I did cut this end a little wonky, so this is going to be butted up against the wall. If you cut yours better, you don't have to worry about it. I want the knot out too, so you got to be mindful of how you want your grain and you want this shelf to look when you assemble it. This looks really good. I think we decided this end here is the front, ain't it? Or no, this end right here is the back. And I got this mark right here, so we need to flip this board around. And I need 2 little 2x4s, because you can get a buddy to help you with this, but this is the easiest way I found to build this style shelf. Get you some little 2x4s, put over here, then line your wood up the way you want it, and then set this on top of it. And I already about made a mistake. We want that out. We got this where we need it. It's lined up. We got these 2x4s, just same height. When you use to level it, then we move them. We are not screwing these down. We are just screwing to these. And then we're going to flip this over and line it up, just like so. That fell down. Put that back up. Line it up there, up here. And we're going to put a 2x4s underneath of it to help hold it level. So once you get everything, the 2 front 2x4s is just to help hold it level till you get your screws in it. And you want to butt the ends of your 2x4s up. If you cut them the same length, they should fit perfect. And then get ready and mark this. If you OCD about where your bolts go, I'm just going to put some ever so often, maybe every 6 inches, put a deck screw in it. The deck screws I'm using on this build is 10x3s, and it will depend on pretty well, you know, what size wood and stuff you're using on this build, because this build is just generic, give you ideas of how I did mine and how you can do yours, maybe smaller, maybe bigger. So let's get to installing. And as I said before, about every 6 inches apart. So I switched to this impact. Works a whole lot better than what I was using. But we got everything screwed in about every 6 inches apart. You can scan up through there and see. You can flip it over now. This is what's mounting to the wall. is this end down here where I'm pointing my toe. Yep, that's my toe in a boot. But let's go get it ready to install. So we got the shelf we just made. You know, Amos was holding it, but you know, it's movie magic. What do you expect? I know the lighting ain't best in here yet, but we will get the lighting down pat. I will get the sound down too, but we got to mount this. And what you need to do is measure. If you put one in between like we're doing, and you know, we just did common shelf height on the bottom one here, you know, common table height, and then we went up from the top and came down from the top of the roof. We actually came down for that top shelf to 1.5 feet. So we're going to measure from the top of that top shelf to the bottom of that bottom shelf and get an idea of how many inches it is, and then we're going to divide that by 2, and we will put a middle shelf in the middle of it. Pretty simple. If you don't know how to divide, calculator. That's what I'm going to use.
Is it?
Yeah, unless you can divide. Can you divide pretty good?
I got A+ in algebra.
Okay. Let me see if you are. Here. Here. 47.
23.5.
Is it 23.5? So the shelves is 47 inches, so we're going to divide that by 2 and see what we got. Amos said 23.5. Turns out Amos was right, it's 23.5. So I'm going to get me just a little ink pen, mark 23.5, and we should be good, shouldn't we?
One of the big ink pen.
On a big ink, I got a little one, Amos.
Oh.
A pen, that is.
Take a little ink pen. The easier to get closer to the wall.
He's a dick, ain't
You sure it's 23.5 or 27 more ago?
he? Yeah.
I think you're right.
Why you doing it? On your uphold.
Yeah, the rig manager didn't you?
Huh?
Yeah, the rig manager didn't you? Make sure.
So the next thing you want to do is mark your studs. This wall is kind of odd because here at the end it's got 2 like close together, but they're usually 16 inches apart. Depending on your house, get a stud finder. Personally, huh?
Or a good hammer, just no stud.
Yeah, a good hammer. That's how come out to fix these holes. Okay, let's try not do that. But we done got the studs marked up here, so we can just eyeball from the top shelf. But if you ain't got it, you need to mark it. Get you some screws, get you a gun, and make sure it's long enough to go into your studs. That looks about right.
Your marks are right.
Alright, line up. We'll hold them. Side note, you probably will need help to do this, and as you can see, it looks extremely good, but we still got to level it, so you need a level.
Yeah, there you go.
Thanks for teaching me.
A little more. I can take my eyeball it, but level.
Now it needs to go up.
You need to. Okay. Let's see.
Whoa now. Hold it right now.
There should be. I mean, that's where you marked it anyway.
Level. Level. Now another way, once you get it level, you can measure and just get it close. You want it perfect, use a laser, but I ain't got that. Oh. Whoops.
You can make sure it's perfect.
It'll be eyeballing it. 25.
And probably 2 notches and it'll get up.
Okay, maybe you do need to go up a little. 25.
Now get your level back out.
Yeah, we will. Whoa! 25. Go off here too. That could be the way the wood's going too.
Them levels ain't perfect either, James.
Well, no, it's just.
It's close enough. It's barely off, so.
There you go.
It's level with your other shelves is the main thing.
So we went ahead, we got it mounted. It looks extremely good. I'll show you a finished product once we get all screws into the studs. So that's pretty well how you mount the shelf. It turned out great. It looks pretty good. You got any ideas for this little area here? Maybe some that board you can hang tools off of. Maybe we could put it beside, because this area is nowhere near done. It just, it's just being built. The walls is freshly painted. They do need a little touching up, you probably can see. And we do need better lighting in here. I have absolutely just one light. It's directly overhead. We've got to deal with that. Everything's got to be dealt with. And, it's just whenever you get time to work on stuff is when you can get it done. But the shelves is out of the way now. If you found this video helpful, if these shelves look good and you use them, let me know in the comment section. Just got the idea and you did a design like this and my video was helpful, let me know. I enjoy hearing from everybody. And I'll see you on the next video. I upload daily. If you're new, get subscribed.